Now, if you deliver at 34 weeks, you find out very quickly as a parent it's all about lung development. Are the baby's lungs going to be developed enough to breathe unaided, or is there going to have to be a medical intervention, intubation, and all of the associated drama? Now, thankfully, my child's lungs were developed enough that he could breathe unaided, but he was very premature. So the average birth weight in the UK, about 8 pounds. He was under 4 pounds. They handed me my son, umbilical cord still attached. He fit in the palms of my hands. And it's very binary for men. We don't have 9 months of pregnancy and hormones to get our head around the idea of being parents. We're not, and then suddenly we are. Suddenly there's something in the world more important than us, and it needs looking after, and that's our job. And my first job as a parent, first thing I ever had to do for my boy, was to find him something to wear. Because in the aforementioned go bag, I bought baby grows for a full-term baby, because that's what everyone thinks they're going to get. Life doesn't always work out that way, so we had this little premature baby to take care of. So the nurses told me where to go. There's a clothing store. They've got everything for kids, about 3 blocks from the hospital. They've got everything, and they've got this section of stuff for premature babies. Now, I'd never seen the baby grows for a premature baby. If you've not seen them, they're heartbreakers. You can't believe a human being could fit into something so fragile and delicate and tiny. They're like doll's clothes. So I rushed in there. I picked up what they had in his size. They had 3 in his size. So I grabbed them, and I took them up to the counter, and this lovely lady behind the counter said, "Do you want the coat hangers?" I said, "I think it's a bit late for that." Oh, the relief! I'd been a dad about 90 minutes. I thought, this changes nothing. It's a genuinely true story. The look on her face. And then I did want the coat hangers, and she didn't want to give them to me. When you're young, pedophiles are something to laugh at, the local creep. But then you grow up, and you have your own kids with their own unique personalities and quirks and difficulties, and it suddenly hits you. What the fuck do these pedos see in these little shits? I could do a brilliant Michael Jackson impersonation. Would you like to see it? Okay, I just need a young volunteer that can keep a secret. Come on up. Yeah. What are you getting up for? What? Wait a second, this is a teachable moment. If a grown man beckons you forth as he undoes his flies, this is some stranger danger, son. What's your name?
Mikey.
Mikey. Let's hear it from Mikey, everyone. That is, because, you know why? That is commitment to a night out at a comedy show. There's a young man that's just thought to himself, oh, it's the bit of the show where I suck his cock. Great. I'll tell you why it's great to be here. We're drinking, my friends, in the Last Chance Saloon. What I'm saying on stage tonight is barely acceptable now. In 10 years' time, fucking forget about it. You're going to be able to tell your grandchildren about seeing this show. Yeah. You'll say, I saw a man, and he stood on stage, and he made light of serious situations. We used to call them jokes. And people would laugh. And your grandchildren will ask, they'll say, non-binary elder? Non-binary elder? What's a joke? And you'll say, you are. You can tell when a woman is ovulating, because when a woman is ovulating, Jacob, she'll fuck you. Oh, the women in here know. There are women in here right now with men they wouldn't have looked at twice anywhere else in their cycle. They were ovulating, so they fucked him. The funny thing is, there are men in this room that think they seduced that woman. No, she was ovulating. She would have fucked anyone that night. Basically, when she's ovulating, her pussy is eating her thigh. I don't do many impersonations. I do a very passable, ravenous vagina. And look, I know this might seem patronizing. You're 19, I'm 50, I'm talking down to you literally and metaphorically. But I want you to get something out of this, Jacob. So I'm going to share with you now the best advice I've ever had on women, dating, and relationships. This is wisdom passed down through the ages. You just thought you'd seen a comedy show with your dad. No, it's bigger than that, Jacob. Tonight you become a man. This is some fucking Lion King shit. You ready, Jacob?
Yes.
Okay. Don't stick your dick in crazy. That's it. If you meet a girl, Jacob, doesn't matter how attractive she is, if she seems a bit mental, don't stick your dick in it. And look, you might be a dreamer. I don't know, Jacob. You might be thinking even now, yeah, but what if it's a supermodel from Paris? Well, if it is, and she's talking to you, she's definitely fucking mental. All right, quick pop quiz for Jacob. Let's see where he's at. You're going to do fine, Jacob. Are you aware, Jacob, there are different types of consent?
Sure, yeah.
Talk us through them, Jacob. That's a little bonus lesson for you, Jacob. Don't bullshit a bullshitter, kid. I'll walk you through this. So you've got consent to fuck. That's the big one, the headline act. Consent to fuck. That gets all the attention, Jacob. But there's other consents. There's consent to get your dick out, Jacob. When's a good time to get your dick out, Jacob? I tell you what, let's workshop this. Yeah, let's gamify it. We're laughing and we're learning what fun we're having. I'm going to give you some scenarios, right? You've just got to tell me yes or no, is it a good time to get your dick out? You up for this, Jacob? Give him some encouragement. Jacob, everyone. Okay. Good on you. Now, first scenario, Jacob, you've asked a girl out on a date. She's agreed to go on a date with you. And why wouldn't she? You fucking dreamboat. You pick her up at hers at 7 in the evening, you ring the doorbell. Ding dong. She answers the door. She's all dressed up for the date. You're stood there, dick out. Ding dong. Let her see what you've got in store for her. What do you think, Jacob, yes or no?
That's a no.
That's a no is the right answer. Second scenario, right? You're having dinner with the girl. It's going great. The conversation is flowing easily. You're laughing at her jokes. She's laughing at yours. You say, look, enjoy dessert, but leave room for this sweet dick. What do you think, Jacob, yes or no?
Maybe.
That was a fucking layup, kid. That was... Maybe. You're in a restaurant. In a public place. There's food around. Yes or no, Jacob?
Okay, no.
Is the right answer. Third scenario. You're back at hers. There's no one else in the house. You're on the sofa, making out, kissing and cuddling. You've got a top off. Sidebar, you make the noise in your head. Well, if I don't tell him, who will? So you're making out with her, you've got a top off, she's wetter than a submarine with a screen door. Oh, it's like an otter's pocket. What do you think, Jacob? Good time to get your dick out?
Yes.
No, Jacob! No! Bad boy! Dirty boy! No! Don't get your dick out! Don't get your dick out! Never get... Look at me! Don't get your dick out! Bad boy! Dirty boy! Don't get your dick out! Never get your dick out! Don't get your dick out! Never get your dick out, Jacob! Let her get your dick out. Scientists say the largest sexual organ in the body is actually the mind. But that's only because those scientists haven't seen Charlie's mum's fanny. I'd like to take a moment to thank Charlie's mum for letting us use it this evening. It's a wonderful space. Wonderful space. No, I got on very well with your mum. I never forget what your mum said to me. Let go of my ears, I know what I'm doing. I'm not being disrespectful. I got on very well with his mum. I made his mum come. I remember clearly because she dropped her chips. I say you could joke about anything, but not with anyone. I think with you good people this evening, I should be fine, right? Well, let's see, shall we? We'll put that to the test. Having sex is like riding a bike. My uncle taught me when I was a kid. People say the best things in life are free, but those people have clearly never had sex. What have I done to my hair? I've redistributed. I had too much hair on the back of my head and not enough up here. The glare would have taken your fucking eyes out, so it's for you that I've done this. I think I've gone from having Lego hair to having Playmobil man hair. They say you can't polish a turd, but you can roll it in glitter, can't you? I've been described, London, as a sex symbol, and that symbol is a question mark. Followed by a no. Story. I was at a doctor's about 2 years ago now. He said, I'm going to need a sperm sample. I said, no problem at all. He said, would you like help from an attractive Russian nurse? I went, yeah. Send in the attractive Russian nurse. This gorgeous, could have been a model, Russian nurse walked in, called Vlad, big bloke. He got me. So Vlad walks in and goes, would you like to masturbate in the cup? I said, I'm good, but I'm not ready for competition yet. And then Vlad takes me off to, they've got a room set up in the doctor's office specifically for the purpose of collecting sperm samples. I don't know what they call the room, the wank bank? Or, no, it'd be something medical, something Latin sounding. I don't know, the masturbatorium. It's not half bad, is it, masturbatorium? Sounds like something from Harry Potter. That's the masturbatorium, Harry, for the Expelliarmus. So sorry, I got you again there. So they've got everything you need for the matter in hand, quite literally, in this room. They've got a lock on the door. That's important. They've got a seat, they've got a bench, they've got a loo, they've got a sink, and they give you, when you're giving a sperm sample in a doctor's office, they give you porn. Hardcore porn. Quite a lot of arse stuff, not really to my taste, but whatever, I'll work with it. I'm a trooper. So I'm in there, and I'm doing what a man needs to do to produce a sperm sample, and I'm just about to complete the mission. I'm on what's referred to as the vinegar strokes. When I notice out the corner of my eye, there's another drawer with porn for straight men. Is anyone here in a controlling relationship? Raise your partner's hand. I want One Direction to do a BTS covers medley at my funeral, because that way, I'll be glad I'm dead.
Your suit don't fit you.
Your suit don't fit you? Well, who does it fucking fit? I mean... Well, sorry, I bought it from a kid shop. I don't know how to explain this to you. I'm not that small, I'm just far away. I find most young women make a lot of noise in the bedroom. I guess they're not expecting to see anyone at their window. I got talking to a North African girl in her native language for hours. We just clicked. Fucking anthropology jokes, I've got it all. I used to date this incredible looking woman, just beautiful. I mean, we're still together, but she's let herself go. It's as if they're an ugly woman at the back going, boo. What, sorry? Rude? So sorry, when I said there's an ugly woman at the back, you went, hey, he's talking to me. Yeah. Rude. I mean... It's self-esteem. There's nothing I can do about your self-esteem. That's why they call it self-esteem. What's your name, madam?
Ellie.
Kelly, I'm going to go soft on you, like every man that's ever seen you naked. No, I'm just saying, Kelly, you're what dimmer switches were invented for. That's all I'm saying. You ever wonder why there's always a dimmer switch in a bedroom? That. I got in trouble for a joke last year. Now, I don't mind getting in trouble for a joke if it's worth it, if it's like a really edgy joke. I got in trouble for a joke that's so mild. I said deafness is getting to be quite a problem for me, and I never thought I'd hear myself say that. We've got like 50 letters of complaint from the National Association of the Deaf, and what I want to know is, who told them? My friend said to me, "What rhymes with orange?" I said, "No, it doesn't." You can't go around apologising for jokes. They're jokes. So I've got a plan. The next time I get cancelled over a joke, the next time I upset people with a joke, I'm going to come out on the day of the cancellation. I'm going to make a statement, a public statement. I'm going to say, I've rehearsed this, I'm going to say, "I'm sorry." And the people that I've offended will say, "You don't really mean that apology." And I'll say, "So you're saying I could say something and not mean it?" Now you're getting it. I like it when the girl puts the condom on for you. But I was asked to leave the pharmacy. I look like a puppet without the string. Charlie, you chip in quite a lot, don't you? And sleep. Bill Cosby taught me that. He's not going to like what happens next. My girlfriend doesn't think that her sister is trustworthy, but believe me, that girl can keep a secret.
Well, thanks for watching that. I'm Jimmy Carr, by the way, and no, I appreciate you being here, appreciate you watching it, but I have an ask. Could you watch Natural Born Killer on Netflix? Because then the good people at Netflix will be happy, and I'll get another one. That'd be fun. And then come and see me live. That's where the real fun happens, and you can heckle. It's the last funny tour. For details, go to jimmycarr.com. And yeah, thanks again for watching the thing.